Hello everyone, welcome back to the Blockchains Architecture Design and Use Cases course. So, over the next 3 lectures, we will be seeing some hands-on demonstrations. I will be showing you how to set up a network on Hyperledger Fabric, how a smart contract looks like. So, I will take you through how you can do it yourself, set up a network, and I will take you through some of the steps there. So, this first demo we are going to do it, keep it very simple. So, this is going to be a demo on IBM Cloud. So, you can set up your own network for free. So, it's made it easy for you. So, you can just through a few clicks you can set up a network, play around with it. There are some sample applications. So, in the next demo we'll show you some of the sample applications. So, in this demo, so we are going to set up a network. We will play around with how different organizations will be part of this network, how they can experience it. The sample application will be in the next demo, and how you can interact with this network through APIs. So, you can also connect it with existing systems, so that you can do end-to-end business automation. And there is also a neat Swagger UI that you get along with the network. So, you can integrate it with existing systems. So, after we finish this demo, you will have a network in place. So, what I would encourage you to do is iteratively develop and test your application. So, try and build your own application on top of this network. So, that will give you a feel for what blockchain is about and what blockchain applications look like. And by the way, you can also invite others to join your network. So, you can start a network, invite others, and they can be part of your network as well. Okay, so let us switch to the demo now. So, I have given a link here. This is to a blog that it's a quick start guide for developers. So, I am actually going to have this opened. Okay, so this is the quick start guide. It gives you like a easy way of stepping through what this is about. It also has a video here of how to use this IBM blockchain starter plan. So, it's free for developers to try and use for a limited period of time. It also explains what's not in the starter plan. There are some limitations which I'll walk you through while I show you the demo. There is an enterprise plan, which is a paid service, which has the real feel for a blockchain application. So, you will have completely isolated instances across multiple organizations, different administrators owning some of those instances, operating them, and how you can invite others. There will be policy management and so on. So, I'll take you through some of what is there in the starter plan, what's not there in the starter plan as well. Okay. So, let us get started. There are quick links here that can get you started. So, what this will take you to, so you'll be able to sign up easily. Maybe I'll just follow. I thought I had the link ready, but I'll open that quickly. So, I'll take you to a page where you'll have a lot of resources there, and you'll be able to sign up for the starter plan. So, let us say I am just going to click and show that to you. I have already signed up. So, I won't be doing the sign up live in the demo, but it's a very simple sign up. You just need any email address and you will be able to sign up. So, right now actually it's not showing that to me because I have already logged in. Anyway, so it's a simple sign up, just takes 2 minutes. Any email address is sufficient for you to get started. Okay. So, let me show you what it will look like, right. Once you have signed up and you get to the starter plan, you will see this page, right, where you will see both the pricing plans below. So, I have just scrolled down. So, please choose the starter plan and also make sure you are choosing the right regions here. For instance, please do choose US South. At least at the time of this recording, US South is the only place where starter plan is available. So, please choose US South. This will already be pre-filled. So, you will have your username and organization there. So, you do not have to change that, and you can always change your service name. So, I can call this starter network 01. So, this is my, I have already created one network, but I am going to call this starter network 01. So, you have selected US South as the region, you have given the name for your network, you have selected the startup plan. So, let us go ahead and create the network. So, what this is going to create is it is going to create two organizations, it is going to create one peer on each organization, and it gives you a dashboard where you can manage your entire network. So, the blockchain network 01 has been created. So, let us launch your network. So, the just getting started page, you can learn more about the platform itself, about blockchain terminology. We have already done that in the past few lectures. You can deploy sample apps, I will take you through this, and of course, you can develop your own app and deploy it on your network. Let us go through what some of the features are, right. So, what this network gives you is you're given two organizations like I mentioned. The view that you're seeing right now is you're operating as just one organization called company A, right. So, this is a starter plan, it's supposed to be meant for just for playing around, basic development. So, there's no fault tolerance here, right. So, there's just a single ordering service, a single node, it's running solo ordering service. You have one CA and one peer for organization A, the company A, and on the top right if you click there, you can go see what company B's view will look like. So, let us pick company B. So, company B is able to again see the ordering service, it has access to the same ordering service, it is not a different ordering service, the same one, it is a single order, but it has org2 CA and org2 peer 1. So, these are their own CAs and peers. So, each organization will be able to see their own CAs and peers and the common orderer node, right. So, for instance, org2, the company org2 will not be able to see the resources of company org1. So, this is just to show you how it all feels, and you have access to both in this case, right. So, within your own space you are able to view both org1's view as well as org2's view by just this simple toggle view here. But in reality the way it is going to be is org1 will have its own administrator, will be able to see its peers and certificate authorities. Org2 will have a different administrator, will have a different credentials and a different view, right. So, these are going to be two different isolated entities in the enterprise plan, but in the startup plan we have made it simple so that just one person can just deploy a network and can get tested, right. You are not dependent on multiple accounts and having all of them connected to one network. So, let us play around this a little more. So, if you go to the members tab on the left, you will see who are the members of this network. So, there is one organization company A, you can go edit that name if you want, if you would like to. There is a company B or 2, right, and both of them have actually joined the network already. And what you can easily do is you can go add a new member. And here once I clicked on the add member button, it allows you to invite a new member, in which case you will have to enter an organization name and an email address. So, for instance, you can go invite your friend who also has a Bluemix account, who have set up their Bluemix account. You can type out their Bluemix email address and an email will actually be sent to them with a link, and once they accept that link they can actually be joined into the same network that you also have a view of, right. So, that is possible, but for now let us keep it simple. We will just create a member ourselves. So, we are going to create company C and this is the email, and you can set the how many peers you want. So, I am going to set it as one peer, right. So, I am going to create this new member. So, let us wait for the member to get added. So, in the background you can imagine some of the things that are happening, right, not imagine, but you know what's all happening. A peer is getting stood up for that particular company, but before all of that the credentials of the company has to be set. So, they are given identities, peer's credentials also has to be set. So, the peer identity has to be created and the peer has to be brought up. Now, at this point I have not yet gone to the channels aspect. The peer has not yet joined the network itself and it is not part of any channel yet. So, we will have to add that peer and that organization to a channel. So, we will do that next. So, let us just open, while that is happening we do not have to get we do not have to wait for that. I can just go to my dashboard and I can view all the apps, all the networks that I am running right now, and I can just open a new view of that. So, I am just going to open the starter network 01, I am going to open that again. So, this is still in beta phase, so there might be some UI errors. My guess is it is just a UI error. So, let us open the network. Okay. Let us go look at members. Okay, so now the company C has also been created and it says that they have joined the network. So, let us go look at the next view, right, the channels. So, if you go look at channels, right now when you created the network itself, we create a default channel for you, it is given to you, it says the block height of 3, and you can actually go see details about this channel. Let us just open the channel. It says there are 3 blocks to this channel. It has been 1 minute since the last transaction happened. This gives you some details, and you can actually click any of these things to see what the details are. So, this was a channel update transaction. There is no chain code involved, it was because it is a system transaction. And what you can also do is you can look at members. So, who are the members of this channel currently? Right now there are 2 members, company A and company B. Company C is not yet part of this channel yet. We have not installed any chain codes, so that is also going to be empty. So, what we will do now is let us go add a new channel. So, let us go back to the channels view. We can create a new channel here. So, I am going to create a new channel, call it second channel, and this channel is going to contain all 3 members. Okay. So, let us go create that channel. So, here in this view we can go add who all needs to be on this channel. So, we will say company A needs to be added, company B is already there, and let us add company C as well. So, if you see here all 3 companies have been added, you can set what their privileges are. So, it can be a reader, writer or operator. What does reader mean? All it is going to do is this is the committer only node that I had discussed before. So, it might not participate in executing chain code, it is not participating in endorsement, but all it will do is whenever something comes, it will commit all the transactions, and you can query that node. So, all it can do is query data that is stored on the blockchain, but you can choose to give it writer access, which is it will also do endorsements on top, right. Apart from just being a committer node, it will also execute chain code and it will perform endorsements. In addition, you can make it an operator. An operator is inclusive of the writer aspect as well. The operator will allow you to do channel configuration transactions as well, which means that I will be able to invite other members into this channel, I will be able to vote for other configuration changes on this channel and so on, right. So, let us for now assume that everyone has full rights on this channel, but see we can actually give very fine grained access on who gets what kind of access, right, reader, writer, operator access. So, now the last thing we need to do is what is the policy, right. So, you can set any. So, any one person can approve changes to the channel, you can set it as a majority or set it as all 3, right. But for now let us just keep it as any, just to reduce the number of operations we will have to do, right, for this demo. So, let us just say any one person needs to approve this. So, now we are going to request a new channel. So, let us submit the request. So, once you submit a request, every participant in the network will actually get a notification. So, this is the 4th tab here on the left. So, you will see there is a new channel request that has come, and I can actually review this request and vote on this request. Likewise, if I go to company, let us go to company C, we have not seen company C at all. So, let us go to company C would also have a channel request, it has got that pending, and let us also go to the overview for that company C. You see that it has a new CA and a new peer, and it has the same view of the order. And note that of course I can't go shut down the order, I can shut down the peer and the CA, but of course I can't shut down the order. So, let us go to the notifications, we will review it and let us accept this. One person must approve, that is the policy, and let us approve. Okay. So, submit request. Okay, let us go back to the channel. So, second channel, if you go look at company C, they are only part of second channel. So, they only know about second channel, they do not know about the default channel that was originally there. If you go to company A and look at their channels, they should be able to see 2 channels now. they'll have the default channel as well as the second channel. So those are the two channels. And the second channel, as you can see, there are no peers who have joined this, so the block height is also nil. Okay, let's go join peers. So I'm going to join, and company A can join only its own peer to this channel. So it's going to join this channel with the peer that it has. So if I've successfully added a peer to the channel, so the block height is increased, and the peers show that my company A's peer org1-peer1 has actually joined this channel. Okay, let's go to company B and do something else. So company B is what it wants to do. It doesn't want the same peer to be both on default channel as well as the second channel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new peer. So for company B, let's create a new peer. I'm going to add one more peer. Let's add that, and let's have the additional peer join the second channel. So that way company B will have two peers. One peer is operating on the default channel, another peer is operating on the second channel. Whereas in company A, it was just one peer that was operating on both channels. So you do have that flexibility on deciding which peer should operate on which channel. So the a new peer got created, it's just getting started up. And here you can go look at logs, and you can also remove peers if you like. Okay. So let's, while I think it can start, in the meanwhile let's go to channels, and let's see if we can add this peer to the second channel. So let's join peers. I think it's still filling out the peers section. I think we need to wait for this peer to fully start and then connect to the network, and then we'll be able to add it to the channel. Okay. So in the meanwhile, while this peer starts, let me show you a couple of other things, right. So you have a channel already, you have the default channel, you're creating a second channel now. So what you can go to the write code section, you can go and develop your own blockchain application, and you can deploy it here. This will take you to the IBM blockchain sites where it will tell you how you can develop your own application. We talked about a bit of that, and a guide to how you can deploy your own code into this network that you've created. And there is also the option of developing your Fabric code and deploying it here. So the write code part was for Hyperledger Composer, which we will see in a couple of lectures, and this part is for writing your chain code and installing your chain code on a particular peer. So you can choose your peer and install chain code. Okay, let's go see if the peer has been created. Okay, the peer is running now. So let's go to channels and add the new peer that you just created onto the second channel. So let's join peers, but I want to, this was org2 has joined default channel. So I want the new peer to join the second channel that I've just created. So the peer is getting added to that channel, and we will see that the channel configuration would have been updated, and now the block height has also gotten updated. So you can actually see there's an channel update transaction that added a peer to this, right. This was a channel configuration transaction. Okay, so that kind of shows. So let's also do that for company C. Let company C also join this channel. So right now I have no peers, company C does not have any peers added. So it's going to go add its peer to the channel, and now all three organizations are part of the network. They all have one peer each on the second channel that we created, and they can all use this for deploying their applications or chain codes on top, right. So that has also been added now. So the block height has now gone up from 3 to 4. So the other interesting aspect that I wanted to show is the aspect of APIs. So you can actually use APIs to interact with your network. So on the right you will see network credentials. So these are your credentials to connect with your network. So we are operating as company C now, and there is a network ID and key and a secret. So if you click on that, you will actually see the secret, and this will of course be different for different users. So when you are doing it yourself, you will see that this key will be different. So do note this down. So let me open a place where I can just copy out this key, because I'll need to use this. Okay, so let me copy the network ID and the secret for organization C. If I go to organization B or A, their IDs and their secret will be different. The network ID will be the same, but the secret will be different. So, let us open up the Swagger UI for interacting with your network and see what it looks like. Right. So, first I have to authorize myself with the secret that we just copied from the previous screen. So, that was the secret for company C. Let us wait for the APIs to show up. Okay, so the APIs have loaded. So, there is one thing we need to do which is authorize, but before that let us just quickly go look at what are some of the things that you can do. So, in the networks resource you can add certificates of new admin users. You can obviously this is to work with nodes and what their statuses are. You can look at what channels, you can create your own channel, you can add your peers to this, right. So, everything is captured in here. So, what we will do is we will just do one API call. So, the basic authorization, my org name is org3 and my password is the long password that I had here. Right. If it was company A, it would be org1. So, let us authorize and we are done. So, notice that with the lock sign here went from open to close. That detects that says that you have already authorized and you are good to go now. So, let us just do one API call which will go and get the status of your network, right. So, this is going to give you what the network looks like. So, we are going to try it out. So, we are going to make this API call to get the status of all nodes and there I need to enter my network ID which I copied down. Let us put the network ID in there and let us execute. Okay. So, this should give you the full status of your network. So, it gives you a 200 OK response. So, your call was OK. Let us look at the response body, right. So, what does your network look like? You have org3 CA which is running, org3 peer which is running and the order service. So, all three of them, that is your view of the network and all of them are running fine, right. So, this is one API call. You can of course add peers, you can do all sorts of things with the API call here. So, that brings an end to whatever I wanted to show in just the basic UI on how you can create a fabric network very quickly. You can add new channels, you can add new peers, you can add new members, their own organizations coming with their own peers. You can invite others, you can connect this via APIs to your applications to create new channels or peers and also deploy your applications on top of this network. So, in the next lecture we will look at a sample application, a very toy application. We will go through what the code looks like, how you would deploy it and give you an experience of a real blockchain application. Okay, with that see you soon.